guys, we're on our way to go get propane. So we're heading north. And there really doesn't seem to be much more color up here than there was around the house. Yeah, there's some. Not as much as I thought there would be, though.
These trees are already bare.
Yeah, and then a lot of the trees are just empty. You can see over there, though, usually that'd be all yellow and orange and everything, and there's still a whole lot of green. This looks more like September than October. Yep, it's just bizarre. So many of the trees already are empty of leaves, and all these are barely even changed. Still pretty, just not as pretty as it should be.
By the way, guys, it's a beautiful 64 degrees today. Amazing.
It was not a beautiful 64 degrees when I woke up this morning. Do you know what the temperature was when I woke up this morning?
You told me. 37.
37 degrees. There was a light frost on the car.
And after she went to work, the little heater we just started using ran out of propane. Not a biggie though. The house stayed okay. We got the big wall furnace, but I didn't feel like firing that up because it's kind of noisy and not really necessary on days like this.
No. Days like this with that thing, it's either 5 degrees in your house or it's about 120. And we are not the kind of people that keep our house so hot in the wintertime that you can walk around in a tank top. I've never understood that.
I had a buddy that passed away about 3 years ago, and he heated with a wood stove. He was in his 60s, almost 70, but I'd go over there and he'd be sitting on his couch and he'd have nothing on but a pair of shorts. And I would honestly start sweating while I was sitting there talking to him. He kept it so damn hot in that house. Crazy.
That's not comfortable. That's not comfortable at all. And then when you go outside, it feels 10 times as cold.
Oops. Definitely don't want to get hit with 3 propane tanks in here.
We're just trying to make it home with the propane.
But we thought we'd give you guys a short road trip ride today, since it's so beautiful.
Yep, it's still pretty. I just wish that there were more pretty colors to show you guys.
We just went to the outskirts of Farwell. I believe a couple of you have mentioned in the comments you either live there or live near there and or know where it is. That's where we went.
Cheapest propane around.
$7.50 for a 20-pound tank. They're charging $30 in the gas station in town.
Yep. Even to do an exchange on a tank like that, which are not 20 pounders anymore, they only fill them to like 15 pounds. check that the next time you do an exchange. But even at my store, they're $20 to exchange.
So it's worth an hour or so of our time.
To get 3 filled for the price of 1.
Did that propane tank just say something?
That's sure what it sounded like to me.
I don't know if that was, we might have got another voice, guys. I heard something.
Something went. I don't know what that was. I hope it wasn't the propane. Yes, please put your cigarette on. That would be good.
I don't know. We've gotten a voice in this vehicle before.
Well, you know, it wouldn't surprise me because of who it belonged to. We bought this from my brother-in-law and my sister, but before that it belonged to his parents. And they're both passed away.
That's probably what it was.
I hope so.
It just slid a little bit.
Pretty pond. Yeah, everything's still just so green. It's weird. What's up, Terry? This road is lovely. Whoa! Don't hit the brakes too hard, thank you.
What are y'all looking at?
Hello, gents. Gentlemen. Oh, that guy got horns.
He sure does.
Those are beefy cows. That beefy cow doesn't look good at all. Whoa.
Still recording.
That beefy cow, you can see his hip bones and you can see his ribs. He did not look good.
We actually just brought the camera in case another deer ran in front of us.
Let's hope not. And to see if anything was prettier up north, but apparently no. A lot of folks up here, if they deer hunt, they will leave the corn standing until after deer season. Sorry you're bouncing along with us, guys. This road is terrible.
says a high deer traffic area.
Yeah, I got to come home from work early today too, guys, so that's why it was a good day to come do this. Because the guy that's been on vacation, he finally came back today. And he said, if you want to leave early after you get that stuff done, I'm cool with that. You don't need to tell me twice.
Yeah, we're in an area right now, a lot of deer run across the road.
Yeah. Working a lot of hours is nice because you get a big check at the end of it, but quite frankly, there's some things that are worth more than money. Having one day off a week, having to do everything that I need to get done for the week in that one day, doesn't leave very much time for stuff that you want to do.
More cows.
More beefy cows. Pretty cows.
Corn's cut over here already.
Yep. Not over here though.
Just across that field to our left is where that little camp was yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of over where that cell phone tower is. There is actually a house back that way, guys, about 100 yards up the road. So, but still, if that cat belongs there, they're not taking care of it.
That cat's deaf.
Yeah, when I got out of the car and called it, it didn't even look at me. I had to yell before it turned and looked at me.
Probably got a raging ear infection. Well, mites.
Only got some color down here.
A little bit.
These trees look pretty cool.
Okay, that's what I'm expecting more of. But a lot of them seem to just have dropped their leaves. Yeah, usually this over here, this is all different colors and it's still just mostly green. We used to stop every year, remember?
Oh, yeah.
When we'd be leaving. We'd stop every year on this road and take pictures of these trees.
Like she said, if you go back and look at a video from a year ago at this time, pretty sure we did film this stretch of woods here.
Yeah, because it's usually gorgeous. Maybe it's just late. But boy, there are a lot of bare trees. Like this tree. This tree has no leaves on it whatsoever, and it's not dead. You can see on the right-hand side there are some leaves. It's like the maples turned and the wind just took their leaves completely. Hi, Gizmo. Thank you, Gizmo. Where's my necklace, dog?